Y'all listen. Listen. Thank you so much for such an outpouring of generosity, like straight away. It's not even. What is my fucking lift? Are you good? I'm watching it like slowly sink. It's fine. Thank you so much, everyone.
I won!
I have a litany of thanks to extend to Beeps for subscribing in advance. Subscribing for like 6 months, which is crazy. Kate for tier 2, almost. That's so many years, I'm not going to think about it, actually.
I won!
Necrophistless for gifting 5. Sun also for subscribing at a number that I refuse to perceive.
I won!
Musty and Wolfbender for gifting, and Packet Cat for subscribing. Oh my god, Packet Cat, 2 years! 2 years! And Ren is here! Ren, thank you so much. It's too many. Wait, but Ren, I haven't known you for that long. Hey, no, the passage of time in my Twitch channel? I don't like that very much. That doesn't bring me joy. I don't think that's very poggers. Actually, no, stop. Shut the fuck up. Good morning, thank you so much. I always feel quite badly when people are just like really nice to me and I feel like I haven't earned it. And now we don't have time to unpack all of that. But here, Artemis, you have 2 more months of subscribing before I gotta put a stop to our friendship. Once you hit 69, it's over. You're frozen at that level forever. And I feel like that's understandable, right? Like once you hit 69, where else even is there to go? Freedom at last. Yeah, you've been working long enough in the prison that is the Chromunist Twitch channel. 420. I don't want to think about how many years 420 months has to be. I think we'd all be dead. I don't think anyone's ever going to see that number. Yeah, so we'll see you. But thank you so much, everyone. I have had a very productive morning. I have come to the, hang on, I don't like seeing this tag. That's going to piss me off. I've come to the reluctant conclusion that although I really enjoy showering at night means that I need to exercise in the late afternoon when people get home from work and want to hang out. And then I want to hang out. So I woke up early. I went for a walk, got my shower. It's like about 17 years. It's not like 100 years. Listen, if I were better at math, I wouldn't be a Twitch streamer. Right?
Good.
Hey, Zin, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Chromunity. It's only 35. Then I'll see some of you in 35 years. Hey, Goose, what's going on? How was your morning? Did you get a fancy coffee? I always associate your mornings with fancy coffee, which makes me want fancy coffee. I should charge my phone. Did my mom send me a text? No, my phone is dying though, so we'll charge it. You're gonna make a fancy coffee. I like it. Numbers, yeah, no, just like birds, I think numbers are a government conspiracy. I don't think they exist. Me watching people subscribe at increasingly higher month values, it's like, numbers of unusual size, I don't think they exist. Fancy chai. I picked up this like lavender rose syrup and I really want to do a nice latte with it. But here's my problem, right? You have all seen this manifested in a game sort of way, right? I have issues with impermanent consumables. Because what if I use them now, but I want them later? So what if I use my fancy syrup, but actually I want it later and then I don't have it? So we just won't use the syrup, right? We'll save it for a special occasion, right? Then the occasion never comes and I throw it out without having used it. This is a cycle I'm really trying to curtail. Yo, Kate, like, source please. Where did you get it? I kind of have to know. Lavender lemon Goose, I want to be you. I want to be you. Is that cool? Can we, like, trade places? Can we have, like, a fucking, like, Parent Trap or, like, Freaky Friday moment? Just, like, swap. If only there was a... yeah. Way to obtain more. And it's... this is me. So I need a pair of shoes. I don't have any sneakers. I've got Doc Martens and Birkenstocks. And it's like, well, we may need something we can do a little bit more walking in. And it's like, okay, what size am I? I could be any one of 3 sizes. Okay, so do I buy all 3 sizes online and then return 2 of them? Or do I drive 25 minutes to the mall and, like, find a non-exact pair? Because they don't have that color in the mall, but they might have that shoe model, and try them on and then figure out if they work, and then drive 25 minutes away to leave the mall, and then it's like at least 90 minutes, and it's like, I should just buy all 3 sizes online and return what I don't need. Yeah. If I have to leave the house, shit's just not gonna take place. That's just unfortunately the way it's gonna go. Well, because it's like, it should not surprise you to learn that the listed size is not always accurate. So, like, according to Docs, I should be like a 7 or an 8, but I'm actually a 6. So it's like, okay, if we go based on what the shoe actually says, if it's small, I'm a size up. If it's right, I'm that size. If it's big, I'm a size down. Surely, are you fucking Cinderella? Does everything you put on your foot just fit? Is this Al Austin's glass slipper moment? Yeah, I don't really want to be that kind of person. I don't want to be like a mall goer. I actually really enjoy the mall. I have no reason to be in the mall. I don't want to go just for shoes. I'll just buy them online. It's fine. Yes, no, Kate, that's exactly it. It's the same thing for, like, trying on clothes in different shops. So it's like, okay, in this store, I'm size blank. In that store, oh, somehow I'm like 3 sizes different. But why? And it's like, because nothing is standardized and we hate ourselves and God. But they're on sale, so I'll just buy 3 and then I'll return them. They'll be fine. Hopefully the company won't blacklist me or anything. But Helen, so I'm a creature of habit. I find one thing that I like and I tend to just, like, stick with that forever. And sometimes I buy it in multiple colors, which is a problem because after a set period of time, I start looking like an anime character because my wardrobe doesn't actually change. So it's like, oh, here's Crow in the light colored jeans and the pocket t-shirt again. And then it's like the next day, it's like, oh, there's Crow in the light colored jeans and an identical, but like slightly different design on the pocket tee. And it's like, okay, all right. So I just look the same every day. It's tricky. Buying anything online, Wolfbender, is like Russian roulette. Anytime I try and buy something, it's like, okay, I guess I need this in at least 2 sizes because I never know how it's gonna fit. And like, if I get one size and it doesn't fit, I don't have the strength to keep blind buying. So I might as well just buy multiple sizes all at once and then return what I don't need instead of like, oh, I don't know if this will work. This is a little too tight. What if the size up is like way too big and then I just like don't buy anything? This is legitimately why I should just like only stop at thrift stores. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Listen, black works. I want so badly to dress like a JoJo character. Maybe my JoJo character, oh, what's his name? Alex, the guy from part 5, Metallica Man. Who is he? Hey, who's that guy? I swear to God, I almost said Rufio. It's Risotto! Okay, so I was not too far off the mark. Maybe that's the JoJo character I dress like. Maybe we're just in all black all the time. I'm thrilled to learn that my brain didn't just supply me with Rufio as an answer and it was like really off the mark. You got risotto closet. I might have a surprise for people in November. I need to figure it out this week. I think I want to cosplay something. I think I want to cosplay a lot of things, actually. We're gonna see how that works. Yeah. I got a couple of wigs that just, like, I need to use them. Diavolo happens to be one of them. Who can say? Who can say what happens? Yeah, I got a bunch of wigs that need to be used. And then I have some plans for wigs I don't own that I think I want to own. It's tough out here. It's tough out here being a washed up cosplayer. But it is 12:30. We can chat while we get into the game. I reckon I would like to get some things done today. Dog sitting and then losing internet for a day really did put me behind. And I just agreed to watch a different set of animals for a much longer time. So I want to. What do I actually need to do? Shoes? I'm looking at my to-do list. Hang on. Shoe stuff. Miscellaneous task. I got to clear out my hard drive. I cannot go to the post office today. They're closed. Okay. I have an entire book to read by Tuesday. Okay. Saying that out loud gave me a headache. So when we get on break, I'll take some Advil. They are good dogs. They are good dogs, but it's summer. People are going on vacation. I don't know what that's like, but other people do. So I'm going to watch their animals. Let me boot up Elden Ring. And then I think I might need to take the new chat box font size down 1 point. But I won't worry about that for today. It's a change I can make on the fly real easy, but I won't worry about it for today. Animal Stream went probably never. Just because that would require me to, like, bring the PC wherever I go. And I don't really want to stream in a space that's not mine. You know how, you know what I feel? Hey, Drazar, what's going on? How are you doing? Okay, this should be loading. Bonk. And everything should just be working. Okay. Well, we almost got it working. Hang on. Yay! Okay. We're back. Hey, Ilias, what's going on? How is your Sunday? Do I have water? Yes. Why am I being bonked? I didn't even say anything. Like, I didn't even do anything that's... Oh, right. Cheeseburger sounds fantastic. I had half a burrito. I got some spaghetti and meatballs on docket for dinner. I have, like, 5 milk teas left in my fridge, but I'll have one of them today. Okay, so... I don't really know why this is a thing. If there's meant to be plot significance here, besides the fact that it looks like an omen, that's a little bit lost on me, I'll be honest. And we're ugly, so I think I want to kill myself. Listen, I know how it sounds. This transformation can only be undone by death. It said, no, listen, it says it right in the item. This change cannot be undone except by death. So I need to die. I have to die in the game in order to undo it. And I'd like to die with the specific purpose of undoing the transformation. So... We're off to a great start, y'all. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. I'm just gonna find, like, a big cliff... Toss myself right off the edge. I still want to know why this area is red flowers and the other area is blue flowers, but the game may not be too keen to tell me that, or it may yet be a secret undiscovered. Okay, I think that'll definitely kill me, yeah? Because I don't really know why I'm big. Like, what does it do? Let's be honest, even if it did something really cool, I just don't want to. This isn't very fashionable. I have to be naked. I'm not. Weh! Probably this is better. Am I back? Yeah, we are so back. Okay, I'm gonna pick up my stuff. That is the wrong way. I'm gonna pick up my stuff. And then I wanna do a fit check. We've been rocking the same fit for a while. I want something new. Y'all got any ideas? Y'all got any color schemes? We could also hold off on the fit check until we actually enter the new area. What am I feeling? Pink and blue. Good. Okay, well, if we're leaning towards the flamboyant, I think the best I can do is going to be nomadic merchant. I can work with that. Yeah. I can work with this and give me, like, black gloves. Sure. Why not? I don't think we have anything more colorful on the bottom. No, and Hoslow's, the silver is so polished. Sometimes I feel like it doesn't fit. Actually, that's not bad if we were able to do something red. I don't think we have any red gloves, though. That's not awful. It's a bit disjointed. Nah, we're gonna go with the thigh boots, I think. Kind of an ain't broke, don't fix it situation. Yeah, that doesn't work, which is too bad because I really like those pants. Rajier? Rajier! All right, we can have our silly little Spellblade gloves. Let's go. Perfect match. Now, we've got just like an inch of wrist. That's gonna bother me. That is gonna bother me, so we'll just put the black gloves back on. Say that 3 times fast. No, don't I have something like... Geketsu, you know, if you hadn't said it, I wouldn't have been able to tell. Of all of the language competencies I have, French is regrettably not one of them. Yeah, you know, actually, Rolana's looks great here. Okay. All right, Rolana, I see you. I like this fit. This is a good fit. I'm happy here. Little wrist as a treat. Little flash. Okay, so... we want to go here. I'm very excited to see what will happen today. I think this must be significant, right? All of these rocks that look like fingers. So it begs the question, are these, you know, obviously we have the connection to the 2 fingers. Are these ruins erected in their honor or like petrified fingers themselves? I hope we'll be able to find out. I love the merchant cloak. My only beef is that so many weapons clip through it. There's a part of me that wants to go in here with holy great swords. No, we'll stick with fire, actually. That'll be better. Because I don't think the hands like fire. Which is actually very interesting thematically, given how the 2 fingers also dislike fire. Whoop. How did you survive that? I'm honestly kind of impressed. So I had never previously connected these enemies to 2 fingers, despite the hand stuff. I suppose this doesn't have to be related to 2 fingers. It could just be a hand place, but it feels significant anyway. guess we can't climb up that one. And I'll take us up this hill. Fur? Who are you? Huh? Creature? Hey! Well, I didn't like that. That had like a lamprey mouth, which I think is like a singularly terrifying orifice to behold. There's a joke to be made there, but I won't make it because I think we're all aware of it. I think we're all thinking it. So, yo, who up beholding a singularly terrifying orifice right now? You know, there are those shops that will do custom printed booty shorts. Need me that. Need me one of those with that slogan on the cheek. Okay, here's a big hand. Hey, hand! I should have done more damage to you, I feel. Hey, do you know what we should do? We should increase the amount of fire damage we're dealing. So we're not going to be sneaking up on any of these, so I don't think we need these. But we should, yeah, I want to increase the amount of fire damage we're dealing. And I want, I don't know, we could do Millicent. Either we should boost attack power with successive attacks, or we should increase the final hit of our chain. No, let's do Millicent for right now. And I'll just take us around. Is that a spirit spring? Nope, that was just fog. Fuck, that was nasty. So by increasing the amount of fire damage we do, we have also increased the amount of damage we take. And now tiny fingers can kill us, which is a little humiliating, honestly. We may have better luck here if we were to pop off Twin Blades entirely and just stick with Rolana, because the AoE on that, I think, would be pretty impressive. Let me see. Yeah, we'll stick with these. Which means we also need to adjust what we're working with. So we want enhanced attacks executed. We want greatly boosting the power of skills. We want lowering the FP. And we want enhanced charge. And hopefully this is going to be a big increase in damage output. Isn't tiny finger... Little finger! It's slightly less satisfying. Like, Twin Blades are just so sick. They're just so fun to use. I think the jump attack is just, like, unbelievably fun. I wonder if we have the stamina to have them all equipped. Because that would be nice. Twin Blades. I'm not sure. I wasn't looking. Yeah, we'll see if we can sweep this out just with AoEs, but I really do like the moveset on the Twin Blades. They're just so polished. And there's something really satisfying about the jump attacks. Seeing a hand desperately try to put distance between myself and it was kind of hilarious. Okay, we will turn our lantern back on. And there should be a little hand family over here. Is it like stroking itself? You are so big! How are you constantly, like, just out of my reach? All right. Clean. It's itchy. It looked like it was more like it rubs the lotion on its fingers. Like it thought its skin was so supple and moisturized. Nice. Got a little recharge on our consumables. Nothing down there. Oh. So no head. Okay. Yeah, let me just hang on a second. Before I examine remains and get teleported somewhere, let me look. So we can go down. Ah, fuck it. It's duplication. Well, that's good for us. Okay. Then I'm gonna put this here. I guess we'll call it treasure, because it is treasure. I forget what... No, you know what? I think in base game I used this for the mausoleums. Okay, well, I'm glad that we found that. I haven't found any runes that I would really like to duplicate as of yet. Heaven's Door, can you duplicate remembrances you have already consumed? Yes or no? Because I do know that we used Rolana's to get the sword, I believe. Perfect. What is this place? Yo, that worm is schmovin'! Look at him go. I feel like a sports commentator. I feel like I should be talking about the speed and stamina of this resilient creature. Look at him, John. He's tearing up the playing field. I don't think that's funny to anyone else, but it's really funny to me. Okay, so these guys don't care about fire. I'm wondering if the spells that they're casting are related to putrescence, because putrescence also had that like silvery color to it. I'm really afraid of whatever we're gonna find down here. Okay, the game just auto-saved, which is never really a good sign. But I haven't seen a Stake of Marika, so... You know what? I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm nervous. We're gonna go back to our emotional support Twin Blades. Yeah, I think we gotta. Okay. I was like, why can't I open the map? Huh? Who's fingering? No. Nope. Mm-mm. Not saying that. Caught myself just in time. Okay, stop it! What is this? Huh? Like Geketsu, it's all stream of consciousness, baby. I'm gonna hide behind this finger. Hey, Pokeball, what's going on? Are these fingers evil? Chad, I think these fingers are evil. I'm hearing the sound of a creature. There's the creature, sure enough. Creature, get out of this egg! Alright, okay. Let me fix my talismans. Let's do final hit of chain. Just because I want to see how that feels. And then we'll stack with Rotten and Millicent. Okay. So this is where weird shit started to happen. So we'll just kind of draw a line, I think. We'll do this area, and then we'll try and do this area, and then we'll move deeper into the finger zone. I'd love to find out who's casting fucking gravity magic on me. Astonishing that the fingers have that, by the way. Like, we find them in, like, we associate that with Radon and the Onyx Lords. Why do fingers have that? Are these monsters? Were they created? Are they associated with the two fingers? They just nasty lads? Wow, nice! Listen, I like catching enemies in midair, so it's always kind of cool when they manage to do the same thing to me. Finger mimic. Light pink mushroom resembling a wizened finger. Used to by those who wish to become fingers to induce hallucinations. They call these mushrooms the stillborn of the two. Can I eat this? I cannot. I can only craft with it. Okay, well, if we found a new crafting material, then presumably we will also be finding a crafting book here. And Trots, did it end in your favor? I was just about to be like, welcome in. We're getting redacted. I'm gonna end up saying it, y'all. It's just gonna happen, and I'm not gonna mean it in that way, but that's how it's gonna sound. Some stuff I took issue with in the agreement, but overall it's the best. You know what? If there's market improvement, that's still something to celebrate. And oh, you have a grab attack. You put my head in your mouth. Yep, you're a lamprey, all right. That sucked. Couldn't even get away in time. Couldn't stand up any faster. All right, so I need just a little bit more hit power so we can one-shot them with a single jump. Because there's just too many enemies here for me to want to fight through this every time. Unless we think I can scoot. And maybe we can scoot. Every enemy sexy. You got it. We might be fast enough just to run. I still don't know what was immobilizing me, though. But it doesn't seem to be happening again, which is good. Can I get off my horse? Thank you. There we go. Much better. So these blue flowers we associate with the Cerulean Coast. But I don't think we can get up there from here. I'm gonna look. Good night, Jazar. Sleep well. I stayed pining. Listen. Oh, more worms. The glowing effect on that one to indicate that we will get more runes from them is honestly kind of terrifying. Because I'm used to seeing that in eyes, but there were like 6 glowing holes. There's nothing even over here. There's nothing even over here. There's a part of me that almost couldn't tell if the light was meant to be exuding from eyes or like gills almost. I bet we go under here. And that's how we get through the swamp. Okay. Okay. Then what I'll do is I'll find a grace point and we'll leave this place alone because I'd like to do the Finger Ruins first. That just seems linear. Bit of a bummer. That's gonna... This might kill us. Yep. We were incredibly lucky. But we're not gonna get lucky again. I fucking hate the hands, you guys. I fucking hate them. They are just so annoying to fight. Ugh! It's like they're better than Rune Bear. Rune Bear is rock bottom. Rune Bear is rock bottom. But the hands are still annoying. Is there like a grace point somewhere? Visions of strong foe in short time for map. Well, I don't have the map. Or maybe I have the map. I don't know. Is this an artist shack or a regular shack? It's a ghost! Finger Weaver's Hovel. Finger Weaver Cookbook. My theory is proven true. The Finger Creepers hail from these ruins. So now I must sound this one hanging bell, and sweetly cradled shall I come to be, at the bosom of the exalted mother. Finger Mother? Finger Creepers hail from these ruins. And those are like the little enemies, I think. I'm gonna sound this one hanging bell. Sweetly cradled shall I come to be at the bosom of the exalted mother. Okay. Finger titty mama. Sure. All right. We got bears. Why shouldn't there be bears? I just kind of want a grace point. And then I want to leave, I think. Yeah, I want an easy way to come back. But I don't want to be here now. Bear? What? Wait, huh? Is there no way out? Must I okay, well then the bears have to die so I can explore. Is there really nowhere to go from here? I really thought for sure this is how we would connect to the next area. maybe not. Okay, hang on. Sylvie's betrayal. Heaven's Door, does this area lead anywhere else? This immediate area that I'm in right now, because it looks like it's all blocked off. So maybe there isn't anything here after all. Wow, okay. Well, shit. Then I still don't know how to get over here. I really thought that was, well, let me look at my crafting book so I know. Glinting nail? Let's read the description for that. Will it look like a nail? Will I know it when I see it? Use FP to fire a shattering magic nail. I wonder if that's what the worms are doing. The lampreys that guard the finger ruins resemble fingers far more than they do humans. And so the finger weavers imitated their sorcery. Okay. I'm pretty sure I was up on this little area as well. Yeah, shoot. I really thought that finger. You're kidding. Okay. So we'll let that one smolder. The good news is, this is why I kill everything, because that means when we find an enemy, it means we haven't been up here. There's a mushroom for a Weaver. I hardly know her. Yeah, I guess we just go back down. Shoot, I was really excited. I really thought I was onto something. Well, can't win them all. There's got to be some way down. It has to connect at some point. It really does. I can only assume we haven't missed it. We just have not yet encountered it. The exact same. It does actually a little bit, yeah. Can you get up there? Torrent, you're a horse. Fucking jump. Map liar. I've had more difficulty navigating this game than I think any other FromSoft game, which is interesting. And that's where we came from. And if we jump there, we'll die. Okay. Well, in that case, we will return to the bottom of the hill here and re-examine sort of that central finger zone. like, this is something I would ordinarily associate with a boss arena. Do you know what this reminds me of? The big empty wasteland where we fight Gale. But it doesn't seem like there's a boss here. It doesn't seem like there's anything here, really. Like, not even a grace point, which I think is really strange. Unless it's just much further in. Which is possible. Which is possible. The Ruins of Rhea, yeah. Okay, so we've been kind of all through here. We may as well just keep going. This looks like it might connect up here, actually. But then how did I miss that? That would be weird. Okay. And then in like a couple of minutes, we'll take our first break. I'm gonna make some tea. It's also really interesting to me, like, the smudges of gold that you see on what I'm assuming are statues. Because obviously it's like the grace of gold, like we associate gold with the Golden Order, with America, which the fingers support. So it's interesting to see that here in what I'm assuming is an artistic depiction. Although maybe something more sinister. Yes! Yes, there is a very, like... There's a sense of really somber desolation here. And I'm not sure if it's the color palette. I'm not sure if it's just... Everything here reminds me of ash. Okay, we got worms. We got worms. What is this? Ah! Okay, I did not mean to minutes. Didn't expect finger. Try finger, butthole. Do we? Do we think I can just... Honestly, that was a misclick. This is hilarious. I feel like it would be impossible to find me here if someone tried to invade me and I were just a finger. Granted, we are much smaller than all the other fingers, but I still feel like it would be challenging. Yeah, making my way downtown, walking slowly. Fingers pass, and I'm finger. I wish it unlocked a secret. It feels like there aren't a lot of secrets in the DLC. And I really wanted secrets. I don't think I don't know if I've even found an illusory wall yet. I haven't found a gesture puzzle. I haven't found anything. Makes me sad. No plums. And then I saw a finger hanging out. Is it a big thing? It's a big finger. Come on, you will die if I just hit you one more time. There we go. It feels like there should be something on top of one of these statues, but I don't think I have the ability to navigate up there. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna drop us off right here. And I'll finger. Nice. So funny. And we will return to explore the rest of the ruins in a couple of minutes when the song is over. I'm going to get up and make some tea. And we will be back shortly. I will see you soon. Hi everyone, thank you for your patience. I'm sorry it took me a little bit longer. I was commiserating. I was doing mod things with the mod team. All right, I'm sorry, this is so fucking funny to me. Okay, what am I doing? Where are we going? I guess we might as well just circle all around and then go this, because I mean, this looks important, right? And we've definitely been following the wall, so there was no like ramp that we could have climbed up. I'm just gonna make sure. Because this opening here does look really suspicious, but I don't think there's anywhere to go. Oh, my lantern was off. I was gonna say, was my lantern off and just not working? It was off. That's why it says the map is lying. Okay. Okay. We'll just continue circling around then. He's already seen me. I missed a bunch. Fucking hell. Okay. We should heal up all of our resources, yeah, because this may be a little bit of a drainy area. I'm still surprised we've not found a grace point. Although that does feel, at this point, environmentally significant, right? Like, maybe there's just no grace to be found here. In, like, a very fucking literal, like... I really thought I could... Fuck, I just drank the wrong thing. Okay, well, the good news is... The good news is he's dead. God, I hate these enemies. Here's a mushroom. Item. I am sure you do, fellow Elden Ring player. It's extra funny because it's like, you're presumably playing this game at home. You can just put the controller down. Like, fellow Tarnished, you can do whatever you want, whenever you want it, from your own home. What is this? Is this a thing? This is not a thing. Okay, it said try fingers, so I was really hoping that, like, no, don't put it back on. I really wanted that to be something. But it wasn't. Big Shell, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my gosh, it's almost been half a year. Thank you. No, don't kill me. I don't want to die. How's your Sunday been? Oh, I don't want to die. I already said I didn't want to die. Why do you want to kill me? Okay, we're good. Well, that restored our consumables, which is great. Because again, no grace. I'm hopping on Torrent. We'll do a big scoot around the perimeter, and then it looks like there might be a central structure, this thing here with all of the, like, walls around it. Oh. It's raining worms! Hallelujah? It's... Okay, alright, listen! And they don't drop anything, which I think is weird. Why don't these worms have loot? Broke ass worms. No drip. No money. No Rizless worms. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here except that big thing in the middle. Okay, well, we've nearly made a full loop, so I'll just stick with it for now. But I don't think the exploration paid off this time, chat. I've killed a lot of worms. That's about it. Picked up some spooky mushrooms. But that is it. Okay. There really wasn't anything here. Okay. Okay. So we found the worm that wants to stun us. He spawns a worm every time we're stunned, I think. Because I'm pretty sure there wasn't a fucking worm behind me before. Okay, and then, wait a minute, Didn't I have this on a map piece somewhere? Where's my info? Yeah, I'm supposed to do something here, I think. I guess we'll look at it when we're done. Yeah, their eyes glow like that, and if you kill them, you'll get extra runes from them. That you can see that in different enemies throughout the game. Okay, so you're like the most annoying worm. You're the giant worm that makes all of the rules. I didn't even get anything special from you? You use a unique spell and I don't get anything special? Well, that's the thing, Cal. I can't tell if they're meant to be eyes or if it's supposed to be more like gills or something, because they are described as lampreys and lampreys are aquatic. But I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with, I was gonna say amphibian, but I don't think they're amphibians. Water-dwelling biology to speculate. Cheez-Its are good. Okay, well, we now have the ability to summon if we wanted to do that. I'm pretty sure everything around us is dead. No horse ahead. Likely mage. All the more no horse. What is this? Is this like a giant sarcophagus? Okay, so this is definitely like that walled-in area. Okay, we can sound the hanging bell. Necessary item required ahead, therefore seek north? Okay, hang on. What did that guy want me to do? Simple old map, faded and dirty, acquired from Count Emir, High Priest. Indicates the location of a hallowed ruin. I only wish to be of service. Okay, well we're in this area. Oops, hang on. This is where we are right now. Was I supposed to do something else? Because I think we only got the note. And if it weren't such a pain, I would go back and talk to him, but there isn't a grace point where we could easily return after having killed all of these enemies now. Oh, I think we got one more thing. Why did he want us to come here? I'm pretty sure we got one more thing. Hole-laden necklace. Used at a hallowed ruin to sound a hanging bell. A pale blue necklace made from a thin, elongated stone, hollowed out from the inside. Used at hallowed stone ruin to sound a hanging bell. It was the teaching of Count Emir. The fate of the one who sounds the hanging bell would be guarded by the stars. And then the ghost was like, oh, the finger creepers are from the ruins. I'm gonna do bell things and then be cradled in the bosom of the finger mommy or something like that. Yeah, okay. I would also like to meet finger mommy. That's a bloodstain. Why is there a bloodstain? Bro! Bro! Is that it? Crimson-colored talisman patterned after an Erd Tree seed greatly boosts HP restoration. The Erd Tree seed of this talisman was presumed to be an object of myth. This age-old artifact also depicts the two fingers, perhaps harking back to the birth of the Erd Tree. Am I supposed to use... Huh, hang on. I can't use it? Okay. Heaven's Door. Can I use the necklace? No, hang on. What do I want to... Heaven's Door, will the use command ever be inputtable? Yes or no? Like, will I ever actually be able to click use on this thing? Because I'm trying to figure out if it's something that I use in a specific spot, or if just being in possession of it gives me the ability. Okay. Then maybe we did. I mean, we did ring a bell. It didn't look like it just looked like I used my mouth for that, not any other kind of whistle. Huh. Okay. That was weird. This was a weird place. Really? You look like this, but there's nothing here? Okay. Okay. Well, they're calling it a bell, but I'm assuming it's more like a horn. See, you put your mouth there. Ooh. That's so disappointing. Alright, well, I rang a bell, so maybe we should go talk to the bell guy. And if I wasn't supposed to leave yet, then I suppose we'll have to go back and I'll have to kill all those worms again. Oh, I forgot about you. What's going on?
Be gone. There is nothing more.
She hates me. Okay. I wish I knew why she hated me.
Oh, there you are.
Hello?
The exalted timbre of the bell has reached these ears of mine. Gracious, the starry sky is wondrous tonight indeed. Only your fate shines brighter. Now, these are for you. Think nothing of it. I have made my decision.
Oh,
to be
I'm
availed.
thinking of it.
May the gleaming stars guide you evermore.
Glintstone sorcery of Count Emir, High Priest. One of the finger sorceries said to have been discovered in a hallowed ruin. Flings a magic nail that crumbles during flight. Charging increases potency. Count Emir boasts that this is mere child's play, an echo of a greater truth. Well, we're gonna buy them.
I fear that you have borne witness to the whole of it. The conceits, the hypocrisy of the world built upon the Erd Tree. The follies of men. Their bitter suffering. Is there no hope for redemption? The answer, sadly, is clear. There never was any hope. They were each of them defective. Unhinged from the start. Marika herself. And the fingers that guided her. And this is what troubles me. No matter our efforts, if the roots are rotten, then we have little recourse.
Okay. First of all, he feels very frenzy-pilled to me. Secondly, if I ask this NPC about Micklin, he's like, oh yes, you've got to kill that guy. I'm gonna be really bummed out. So, what did he say? He said each of them were defective, Marika and the fingers that guided her. Okay. Sure. There was a hot second there where I thought he meant just like the members of the Golden Order family. Please don't fuck me here, Emir. Please don't fuck me here.
Ever young Mikola saw things for what they were. He knew that his bloodline was tainted, his roots mired in madness. A tragedy if ever there was one. That he would feel compelled to renounce everything when the blame lay squarely with the mother.
So he is trying to fix things. Like, he sees that it's fucked up.
May the gleaming stars.
You're not really giving me a lot to go on. Map to old ruins received.
Oh, hello. Is something the matter? May the gleaming stars guide you evermore.
Why are there bloodstains in here? You can't even draw your weapon in here. What are you folks doing? Well, you're getting owned by somebody. I don't want any part of that. Yeah, whatever you're doing, I'm good actually. Hi.
How did Count Emir reward you with that? Then I see you have gained his trust, and therefore mine. I am Yolan. The night is yours now to wield.
The game might be good again.
Don't get the wrong idea.
Oh, okay.
We are neither friends nor confidants. I am merely
Not yet.
Count Emir's
Not
wishes.
yet. The game might get good. The game might get better. Is what I mean. Okay. Okay.
Enough of you.
That's just it. Enough of you.
Enough of you.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Girl. Is that a statue or a fucked up guy? Do y'all see this shit? Hang on. Is that a statue or a fucked up guy? Oh, yeah, okay, they're statues. So what did we get? I got a bunch of shit. Okay, first of all, we got nail stones. A piece that came loose from the tip of one of the column-like stone fingers that grow at the finger runes. Okay, so they weren't man-made, they just grow like that. Fucked up, rock shouldn't grow. Okay, whatever. Beloved Stardust, a talisman depicting a wizened hand gently gripping a glintstone. Shortens casting speed for sorcery and incantations, but increases damage taken. Count Emir was known for his recitations. One need only envision the romance of the stars above with adoration for stardust in one's heart to become a great sorcerer. Do so and you will know love. I feel like Selen would have gotten along with you, and she turns into a rock and lives out her days in agony. So indicates another hallowed ruin. Apart from the one shown on the first map, may the gleaming stars guide you evermore. Well, we already know where this is. But I don't know how to get there. I think to get there, we need to either go through or complete the Shadow Keep. And I have no idea how to get this map. Okay. Okay. So I'll be honest, everyone. I thought that the Finger Ruins would be like a huge fucking thing. I expected to find like some really fucked up boss there. We've only been streaming for 2 hours and we're already done with it. Better than the lavender latte, but not strong enough. Get my hands on lavender. You may just need something a little bit more potent if you want like a lot of flavor. Or you gotta use a lot more, I think. But my question is, I expected the Finger Ruins to take the entire stream time, and it did not. So I'm left with I'm in a little bit of a pickle, you see. Because I don't have this map piece. And I don't think we can get up here unless we do Shadow. And I don't think we can get up here unless we do Shadow. And I don't think I can go over here unless we do Shadow. And that's it. So I think we should make a poll. Or you know what? Maybe we don't poll it formally. Chat. What are y'all thinking? What should be my next focus? Should I try to find this map piece? Should I move into the Shadow Keep, or maybe try to move through or past the Shadow Keep? Because we do have 2 separate entrances, which could be beneficial for us. There are a couple of things I want us to revisit. Why shouldn't I Shadow Keep it? Yeah? Perhaps a peep at the keep? Okay. Alright. Okay. Follow up Heaven's Door. Based on everything in the game I have explored thus far, would it have been possible for me to get this map piece? Yes or no? Because if I could have it and I don't, that's going to bother me. But if it's just not accessible... Okay. Then what on earth is this zone? Because I have been assuming that the Shadowkeep is like endgame. And that may not actually be correct. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm just looking at some of the things that I put on the map. I'm gonna drag us over here because I'd like to look at this. I don't actually think we can get to this, but I'd like to look. And then maybe I'll pop us into the church district. If we have two different entrances, I'll try this one. That feels more promising. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'll do. We'll go from Morth Ruins, and I'll try to move down into that watery area. It's really... Oh! But if the Shadowkeep isn't... If the Shadowkeep isn't the end, what's the end? Well, let's focus on finding swamps first, I guess. One thing at a time. I think this is where we fought the red bear. Yeah, this is where we fought our first red bear. I remember this watery area. I might end up having to Heaven's Door this one too then. Because I don't think we can get down here. Yet. Dog, I am busy. I wish there was something I could put on. Like an equipable or something I could craft that would just like make beasts leave me the fuck alone. Okay, nothing about this looks familiar. So I'm gonna assume that we have not managed to get down there. And perhaps that we can't get down here, down there from an area that we have already visited. Or I like to believe I would have been down there already. Unless we can make the jump from this swampy area, but that still looks like a pretty big... And I don't think we can get there from the Whipping Hut, although we could look. Maybe we can go from the river itself. But we usually can't climb waterfalls. No, I think that's meant to stop us. Okay. No, I don't think we can do that yet. Heaven's Door, based on what I've explored in the game, can we do this yet? I'm pretty sure the answer is no. I'm just looking. Looking for some confirmation. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome. Okay. In that case... Oh, I don't know. I don't really want to do the Shadow Keep. But if this is the only thing that I can do, then... Okay, here's what I'm gonna go into the Shadow Keep. But this is the bargain I want to strike with everybody. If I'm about to cross a point of no return, I just want to be told. If I'm about to, like, do something that will lock me out of other areas, other zones, other fights, quests, anything. If I'm approaching, like, an end game marker or event, I just want to be told. Like, hey, don't do this right now. Or, like, think carefully before proceeding. Like, are you sure you've wrapped everything up? Yeah. Because I am so fucking sick of seeing ghosts in the Vare mask. He's hot and I love him. Do better. All of y'all wearing Vare masks. Yeah, that's the bargain I want to strike with all of you. And it may not be necessary, but I have been under the impression the entire time we've been playing the DLC that the Shadow Keep is going to be, like, the last thing that we do. So to be here... And again, it's like, you know, we went to Landel, and Landel wasn't the last thing we did. But I'm still nervous about being here. Pull lever. Contraption doesn't move. Okay. Ah, no torrent. Am I supposed to, like, jump for the roof? I guess. Okay. So, this is a parkour zone. It looked walkable. The water looked walkable to me. Maybe I should have understood that it wasn't, but it seemed that way. Right? Like, maybe not. Okay. Well, I guess if we're just wandering around rooftops, that makes it really easy to gauge. Because it's not like we can do a lot of walking. We'll be jumping most of the time. Do we think I can stand on driftwood? Because I think I can stand on driftwood. What? I think I might see something down there. Yeah, do you see it? gonna piss it off. Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna piss it off. I don't have the intelligence! I'm not smart anymore! Well, I guess I won't piss it off. Okay, that's fine. Well, maybe it's just, I keep thinking it's gonna pop out of the water and get me, but maybe it's just chilling. Got a flower. I wanna watch you, Ghost. Yeah, what are you doing? It's not getting you either, so okay. Maybe it is just chilling. It seems evil, but... Yeah, alright. Well, I guess we leave you alone. Does this message give me any tips on what to... Fear. I can't take this. I can't take... What if I... Ill-omened creature. Time for target lock. What if I threw a rock at it? I don't know. Oh, it has to be closer? This reminds me of the Headless from Sekiro that's under the water. It left. Maybe it wasn't my enemy. Oh no. Heaven's Door, was that creature gonna be friendly? Yeah, Heaven's Door. Did I throw a rock at a friendly creature? No, okay, thank you. Well, at least we don't have to... Yeah, I feel bad about that. I thought maybe it was going to be like a cool fight, but instead it's like I just threw a rock at a harmless thing. And now I feel kind of mean. That wasn't very cool of me. Okay, which part of this jump do we think I can make? This one, probably? All right. Oh. No, I don't like any of this. You're gonna explode, aren't you? Yep. They were weirdly tanky. Didn't expect danger. Oh, they just show up out of nowhere. If I fall in there, I'm gonna die. Almost certainly. Right? I feel like the answer to that is yes. I actually quite like the area design of this. It's sick. Okay. We managed to avoid drowning and being exploded. Yeah, you're right. The wall is in fact an ill-omened creature. You got it. I'm not gonna like this. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not gonna like this at all. Okay, okay, so that's really annoying. God, I can't get close enough to him to actually hit! Okay, so I have to dodge. Running alone is not enough. Oh, fuck, no wonder I'm not doing any cool jump attacks. I have the wrong weapons equipped. God, these fire dudes are so fucking annoying. Jeez Louise. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna want a lot of fire resistance here. Which tracks? I think this is where the fire folks live. Hui! Ember of Mesmer. Got a crafting material. Very nice. Got an egg! In this trying time. Should I throw another rock? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where to go from here. Do we think I can make this jump? That's a good message. You get an appraisal. You're funny. Good Dark Souls reference. So what is this thing wandering around in the water? Be wary of jumping. Like, do we think I can kill? I guess I'll just put... I'm not sure if I can kill it or not, but... Okay, so I can go into the hole. I can go into several holes. I have my choice of holes, it would seem. I don't think there's anything down there. No, I don't think so. But I would like to check. I was just, oh, I guess I can't get up here. I was like, I wonder if there's anything on the other side of the roof. But I don't think we can get over there. So that's water with some solid stuff there and a door. Okay, so the holes both go to the same place, it looks like. So we want to line this up real nice. Yeah, I think right here. Be a church, so to speak, likely seems familiar. And then I think the only thing we can do is jump, but there's an item. This is gonna be really dangerous. I did already drink my physic. This reminds me a lot of some of the navigation that we did in Dark Souls 3. Okay. Why is it always dung? Always. But why? Okay, there's a ghost. but these connect, and I'd like to see where this door goes. So let's jump down. I had a key? I had a prayer room key? Opens the door to the prayer room in the house of worship, found in the church dictated as the Shadow Keep. Didn't we get this in that fire?
America, mother to us all, favor me with thy grace. I have met many who would threaten or distress thee, and quelled each and all, and I hereby swear to never cease. So please, grant me thy grace.
Hi, Phil. Thank you so much for the raid. Yo, it's so Jover. In like the most literal way. Like, we're totally fucking smoked no matter what, but like hey Phil, how are you doing? What were you playing? How was your stream? Excuse me. God. We are playing Elden Ring. Welcome in, everyone. We're doing the DLC. We just opened this door with a key that we didn't know that we had in the Shadow Keep. And I think there's like a lad crumpled on. Yes, there's a lad crumpled on the floor. This is me with a tummy ache on the rug in front of the TV. Played some Stardew Valley and took a break to discuss the news. Yo! I have never played Stardew Valley. It feels like such a personal failing at this point, with the number of people I know who really have such a genuine fondness for that game. I want to experience it, but I guess I play fucking Elden Ring. No, yeah, it's like me with a tummy ache, me when Mochi doesn't want to sleep on my bed, me when Mochi pays attention to Momunist and not me, me at like a slight inconvenience, which may or may not include like stubbing my toe, or just like... Yes, Tora, this is a good place for y'all to have it. If anyone else is coming in who wants to preserve the integrity of their Elden Ring DLC playthrough, if they haven't started yet, or if I'm in an area you're not familiar with, this is your cue to leave. This is your cue to leave. Woke up from a nap. Praetor, my social media feed is just like a carefully curated cache of, you know, salacious artwork. And I learned the news from a friend who put it in my server. I learned the news from a VTuber possum this morning. Halfway through my Final Fantasy 14 dailies. Like, I can't believe that it didn't, like, even a little bit disperse the homosexual fog that is my social media timeline. Like, not even a little bit. It couldn't break through. What a time to be alive. No worries. Yeah, Phil, please do. This reminds me, I meant to message you last week about Nine Souls. I'm actually going to do that today, now that that is, like, fresh in my brain, which definitely functions like a normal person's all the time. Like, I have a completely functioning short-term memory. This is not, like, an issue at all. I'm going to message you for real this time, because I've been, like, thinking about that game. I have questions about that game. All right. I will talk to you later. Phil, get out of here. Get out of here so I can go talk to this man on the floor. Yeah, like, I would like to stop experiencing a major, like, defining historical moment. Like, I kind of just want, I'd like to have 1 year. Can I just have a year that's just, like, mundane? Like, oh God. Okay. Bye. Thank you, Phil. I'm gonna see what this lad wants. I didn't know I had a key for this room. He looks like he's having a bad time. Who is this guy? Oh, honey.
Queen Marika, I implore thee, bestow thy grace. Take not from me my solitary light.
Well, I don't know what that is, so I'm not going to do it. Heaven's Door, yes or no? Am I cool to leave and then do this later? I feel like the answer is yes. No choice is usually like a one-time only sort of thing. Hi, Boots. Okay. Then we're going to leave, because I don't even know what that is. Would that be a key item? Iris of Occultation. Okay, well, if it's an iris, does it look like an eye? Hey! An iris as dark as night, placed on the eye of another to deny them light in all its forms, can also be used to receive the blessing of an equipped great rune at the cost of all runes currently held. I completely forget about that mechanic. We haven't used any great runes the entire time we've been in the DLC. For shame. In the realm of shadow, this artifice was employed by the priests of the Erdtree to intensify the fears of their flock to magnificent effect. This feels like a method of torture. My man is in the fetal position on the ground, begging for grace from a dead god. And now we're just gonna be like, whoa! Darkness be upon thee! That feels genuinely cruel. And if that's the way that this, whatever this quest line is supposed to go, I don't think I'm gonna do it. That doesn't feel right. Nah, we're gonna leave him alone for now, I guess. I'm gonna... Oh, nice! He's on the... I'm using his Ash of War. This is the guy that's been invading me. So he's not dead. Well, he doesn't look very happy to be alive, but you know what, buddy? I get it. Me too, man. Yeah, can I close the door? No, okay. I was like, I don't want anything nasty to get him. We'll leave him alone. Yeah, if I'm supposed to give him that item, I don't want to. That feels cold. I don't know. Maybe I'm playing the wrong game, though, if I want to be nice to people. If I want to make the world a better place. I'm legitimately starting to wonder. So, as many of you know, I've been... Maybe lukewarm is the way to phrase it on the DLC. I haven't really been wowed by it. There's nothing I've explicitly hated, but it's not really sparking any passion or magic for me either. And the very first time I ever played Dark Souls 3... I played like an hour of it and I was like, you know what? This sucks. The world is ugly. Everything's terrible. Every single person is like a zombie or a fucked up little guy. I just can't handle it. And I'm kind of starting to wonder if maybe my brain is in the same place here in the year 2024, where I'm just like, you know what? I don't know, man. The world is so bleak. Can my video games be a little more positive? Oh, I don't like these enemies. I'm gonna go this way. Woo! Cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah! I want your cape. Will you give me your cape, please? Huge bummer of a miss just then. Something about the proportions of this lad reminds me of Pontiff. And I have absolutely no idea why. Maybe it's just like a really, like, compact, lanky body. That just makes me think of Pontiff Solivan. This is, however, where we're going to take our next break. I'm gonna make another cup of tea. We will continue moving through this zone upon our return. And as always, if I'm about to cross a threshold for a point of no return, quest, lore, area of character, fight, if I'm approaching an end game thing, just let me know. Don't wait for me to heaven store that. Okay, I will be right back. Enjoy the music. Thanks for your patience, everybody. We are back. Sorry, every time I get up, I have to come back, put my headphones on, fix my hair. I think maybe I want wireless headphones, just so I can just keep them on. It's just easy. Then I can actually hear the music. I don't have to hum it in my head, keeping track of the time that I've been away. It might just be simpler, more straightforward. A lot of bloodstains here. Lots of little secret hidden paths here. Oh, you don't see me. You don't see me. Okay, we're gonna go to the right and then left. So to speak, try lever. Key ahead. Okay. Well, then maybe we'll go this way instead. This may actually end up... Because there was a lever with a contraption that didn't move. And I'm wondering if this is going to give us the shortcut back to that initial grace point, which would be sick. Because these enemies are no joke. Thank you. I'm having a good hair day. Yeah. Was I having a good hair day yesterday? No. But I am today. I don't really think there's a reason. Yeah, no, that seems like a useless... What is the... Yeah, that seems like a useless room. There's a part of me that wonders if we can, like, drain the water out of this place. But I doubt it. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no, what have I done? You're fucking with me. Okay, we have a grace point. I feel like I should not have done this. Well, Okay. Bye, Gorsby. Enjoy your food. Yes, it does seem to me, or it feels rather, that you can taste the legacy of Dark Souls in this DLC. It feels, and I know that's the shtick, right? FromSoft's later works are consistently influenced by what came before, and a lot of those references are placed deliberately for player enjoyment. But this DLC seems to have a lot. What I perceive to be, like, almost too much. I feel like I shouldn't have done that. Why did I have to be right? Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay. Well, fuck. Yeah, because it looks like maybe all of this was water. Heaven's Door, did I miss anything by getting rid of the water this soon? It feels like I did this way too quickly. Like maybe I should have explored some of the rest of it first. No! Okay, thank you. Yeah, Helen. Yeah, I think maybe that's it. And some of the parallels I've drawn may not be fair to draw, right? But I definitely saw Pontiff with Rolana, although their movesets were completely different. I'm definitely seeing, like, Nulando here. Like, there's just a lot of similarities. Wachoo! This is, like, one of my favorite armor sets in the game. This is the Nomadic Merchant's Finery, which I've just taken off now by accident. I believe you can find this in the Frenzied Flame prescription in Lando. It's not modded, it's in the base game. You do not have to kill a nomad, you find it. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Yeah, you find it in the Frenzied Flame prescription, if my memory serves me correctly. Wait a minute, wasn't there a creature hanging out around here? Where are my creatures at? Ghost Glove. Well, we'll revisit. Ah! Gave me a nice little fright. Gave me a potent startle. Well, I guess we found the creature. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. I should have rested. I have no sense of depth perception here, like, at all, for some reason. It's gonna hurt. We might die. We're not dead. We will be dead. Yeah. I was gonna say, unless we can get a stagger, which we can't. I knew that was gonna end like that. Okay. It's interesting that we have, what is this, an Erdtree avatar? Or is this an Erdtree spirit? Because there's one that's the big boys with the ass to the grass slam, and then there's the wormy ones. But I don't actually remember which is which. Okay, you, fight me again. jumping going on in this fight. I did that way too soon. I say we should get out of there. I'm gonna need more stamina, I think. 'Cause I am constantly out of it, and it sucks. It also sucks fighting these guys in such a confined space. But we're doing pretty well. I got greedy, but I got the dodge off at just the right time. Yay! Okay. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. We got a spell called Mantle of Thorns. And I think we might be able to level up. So that was sick. What are they doing here? Heaven's Door, what is the name of that creature? Was it Erdtree Spirit? Erdtree Avatar? We see them in base game. What are they called? Yes. That thing's not here anymore. Spirit. Okay. So this is where I don't want to go. I'm just gonna. I'll just put that back. Actually. Ulcerated Tree Spirit. And before I go that way, I do want to make sure there isn't anything else revealed to us now that the water has been drained. I should update the stream title as well. Hang on. Nice. This may be the elevator we were searching for. Why, yes, I believe that it is.
I won!
What if instead of Shadow of the Freak Tree? Hi, Sublime! How are you doing? I still cannot believe you are how I found out the news. Capital N. Yeah, I think we're probably good. I don't think we need to be up here anymore. We were talking about you. All negative things. I'm burdened by the prison of our friendship. It's like a glue trap and I'm caught in it. Crab? Oh. We gotta kill crabs. I don't think there are actually gonna be any secrets, but I am contractually bound to attempt to discover them, so. Woo! Big Rune! Elden Ring is great because it's got a big crab. That's what every game needs. Can I jump through here? I cannot. Okay, then I guess we need to leave. And go this way into a different courtyard. What? You're kidding me. Okay, well that's weird. I think I need a different weapon for this. Yeah, if I'm just gonna be fighting a bunch of these guys for some reason, we may have to spec really hard into fire. Because I no longer have the health to fight this. Yeah, and all of my dodge timing is off. This is gonna hit me. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, well I have 2 health flat. I really wish they'd stop putting these enemies in small spaces. It does really fucked up things to the camera. And it really pulls me out of the moment. Yeah, that's just about what I expected to happen. Why are there 2 of them? Okay, we'll put on, instead of final, I need stamina for this more than anything, so we'll just raise how much we have. The other one's not gonna, like, respawn, is it? Because that'd really bum me out. No, okay, so these are unique enemies. That's good at least. I mean, I don't have to respec anymore. I've got the stats to use every single weapon in the game. The only thing I can't do are certain incantations and sorceries. But it does feel like the DLC is meant to disadvantage magic users. So, I don't think we're missing anything. It did not do even... did not do as much damage as I'd hoped. This is gonna hit me? Yeah, I can never really seem to get far enough away to avoid that attack. What you doing? Hey, we were actually far enough away to avoid it that time. Yep, I dodged too soon. Just a second. Just a hair too soon. We should heal. Yay! Bye, Helen. Enjoy your lurk with a... I got another one? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that item. It feels evil. It feels hateful. Well, now we have 2, I guess. Nice, and some string. Always the kind of reward I want after killing 2 fucked up tree spirits. Nice. Crab eggs. Cool. Good. Sick. Sick. Is there gonna be like 1 more? Maybe? Like 3 is a pretty good number. I think we might have explored everything now, actually. No, I missed this area over here. Okay. So it's interesting to me that we're in the Shadow Keep, which I associate with fire, and it was half flooded. I wonder what that was about. Okay, but that is water, and I'll die if I jump into it. And now maybe we're done. Okay. I thought that maybe this would unlock a new path. But we can go in here, so... Yeah, I think we've done all of the looking around this particular area. Did you guys hear that? Okay, all right. So that was the sound of an enemy casting pyromancy incantations when I just wanted to chill. Yeah, you know what I want? I want to take no damage from fire stuff. And I'll just let all these folks explode on their own unless he can summon more. I think it's crap I can't outrun that at a sprint. Okay, you, come blow up. Come blow up. Get mad, blow up at me. Hey, let's go. I want to fight like the actual boss, so I need you to blow up. Wow, that talisman does some seriously heavy lifting. Okay, I think they just spawn indefinitely until this guy is dead. That's really annoying. Oh, this is really annoying. Okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, all right. I'm really fatigued by the enemies here. Just like a bunch of big guys in areas that cannot support big guys. And a dude built around keeping you the fuck away from him. I really don't want to have to use a shield here. I wonder if I can sneak up on him if I go the other way. No, he's scripted to turn around, it seems. Especially with that fancy, like, little levitation spell he does. Can his own folks hurt him? Fucking hell. Don't do it again, dog. Let me heal. All right, let's go. And I'm just gonna get away for Death Mask Helm. And it looks like some of the ones that he was summoning fucked off. Okay. Now we can look in peace. Helm of Wago, Elder among the Fire Knights. 2 warped death masks stacked atop the other. Stacked one atop the other. Reduces FP used to summon spirits. Gnawed at by loneliness, the old man turned his attention to the spirituality of Mezmer's flame, using it in a rite of resurrection. Yet the soulless bodies he brought to life were no comfort to poor Wago. Interesting. Oh, what is this? Heyo! Where does this go? We should explore the bottom. Yeah, I'm good, actually. I'm just gonna... We'll explore the bottom first. It's interesting to me that we see Mezmer's flame in addition to Mohg's blood flame turned into like this almost ritualistic religion, which is not necessarily something that we see expressed with the other outer gods and their worshippers, with just like, oh, like Mohg, it's like love. It's love for some reason. I don't really know why, but it is. And this seems to be like company or companionship in fire, but why fire? Doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense. It's interesting though. I guess cultists gonna cult. There's an item up there. Fire Knight Seal. Sacred Seal of the Fire Knights who answer directly to Mezmer the Impaler. Enhances fire incantations of Mesmer. The emblem of Mesmer's army depicts a golden ring and the fire of his sacred seal. No skill. There's something really funny just seeing no skill. Sorcery of those who abandoned the practice of incantations after devout faith rewarded them with only despair. Covers the caster in impenetrable thorns grown from the Skadu tree. Once covered, dodge rolls will damage enemies! The image of the misshapen Skadu tree is an edict. Spurn all that exists, wound all that exists, for we have been abandoned. The great heroes of the war were richly blessed by the grace of the Erd tree, but were not honored in death. And that's all just like forager stuff, okay? Interesting. So if I want that item, I have to go upstairs. Let's go this way first. It's not their finest storytelling, Sublime, in my opinion. But we are not done, so I am keeping an open mind. Skeleton dragon? I hope not. I hope a skeleton dragon doesn't just like fall from the sky and come fuck me. It says Battlefield Priest, but I thought it said Baffled Priest. Baffled Priest's Cookbook. And I was like, what's he confused about? So we'll die. Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Yeah, he turned around. No, I'm not doing that. No, we'll do the second story first. Yeah. That's more important, I think. We'll do the whole area, and then we'll move beyond. Artemis, what's for dinner? Golden grease, golden drawstring grease.
I won!
So great. Thank you so much for subscribing. It's going. How are you? Adds heavy holy damage. Enhanced with an ancient Erd tree incantation. Okay, so we don't really get anything fancy from that description. Kind of a neat seal. Right, we've seen this before. We're theorizing that's Mesmer's flame, and I wish I knew what no horse ahead meant. This is the same area. Okay. I was close. All right, so we may need I think we may need to run for that, actually. And then I guess we are, in fact, just ready to go through the doors. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I'm scared. Like, this area feels too significant to just do right now. You're fucking with me, okay? So I guess we don't run for it. That's gonna piss me off. Sorry, I gotta get my other cup of tea. There we go. Okay, so we don't run for it. All right, I guess I'm just gonna have to start sending it back down. Because this is really annoying.
Skill issue.
It's extra funny hearing that from Joe Biden on Today of all days. Yeah, we'll just send it back down after each attempt. Why have we started a hype train? Thank you, everybody. Interesting. Okay. Well. Yeah, so we'll run over it and jump, and then because we'll be depressing the button. There we go. Okay. So that'll move back down. Come on! Heaven's Door, what the fuck is up with this jump? I will touch it, and I will just fall off. Am I not... Can I not even land on it? What's the deal? Is it just that fucking precise? Or is there a strategy? This is impossibly tedious. Okay. Aim for the arm, not the hand. Okay. I should be able to land where the item is if the item can be there. Whatever. Okay, and that guy is gone now, which is good. Okay, aim for the arm. This sucks. This sucks so bad. Heaven's Door, is this item even worth it? If this is a fucking crafting item, I'm not gonna pick it up. Wait. Oh god, where's the... Where's the elevator? Oh, over here, over here. You jumped from the other side. Interesting. I didn't know we could reposition ourselves in that way. Okay. I'm not sure if this would be any better. Well, fuck me, I guess. Hey, all right, let's get out of here. You don't see me.
But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal.
That was a good jump scare. That was a good sound alert. Okay. All right. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Get him. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I'm right in front of him. I've got two twin blades and somehow I'm not making contact with... All right, I'm tilted now. This is stupid. I have no idea. And I'm not just... Unless his fire repeatedly staggers me to such an extent that even hitting the attack button doesn't pop the animation. There's no reason that I died just then. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm gonna get to the next grace point. I think I'm done. I'm done. This is stupid. This is way too resource intensive. I don't even know how to fucking get back. At least there is quite literally nothing here that can kill us anymore. I think all of the unique enemies are dead. It just continues to astonish me that the DLC, it's the same problem I had with Dark Souls 2. They have no awareness of their highs or their lows. It's really shocking sometimes. I don't even know how to fucking get out of here. Heaven's Door, how do I get out of here? Okay, I think actually we might go through this main tree area. I sure hope so. The navigational hostility is wearisome. No, I don't think this is helpful. Where on earth am I fucking going? Okay, there's a grace point, but that's not gonna help me. And I can't go back up there, and I don't know where the lift is. All right, that's it. I'm fucking done. We're going to the entrance, and I'm taking the other lift. And maybe that will put us back inside the building at least, where we might have some fucking landmarks to deal with. Oh, that is not good tea. Oh, that's quite appalling, actually. I'm gonna drink it because I made it, but it doesn't taste good. That did not help me. Yeah, no, legitimately, Heaven's Door. How do I get out of here? This all looks the fucking same. No, not bitter. Just tastes bad. It's got some kind of herb in it that does not taste good. This is not helping me. I'm about to leave and go through the front fucking door. This is ridiculous. Like, this should not be this hard. I feel like I have to be an idiot. Okay, here's a tree. I don't think this is the tree that we're looking for, but it's a tree. Here's a door. Okay, we are so back. Well, that's interesting. That's cute. I'm not gonna wait for them to hurt me. You know what? Fuck it. If I'm gonna be backstabbing them, then yeah, we're gonna go back to the crit build. We may as well. Since they're just so annoying to fight. Nice! Great, so I didn't even get the crit. Fantastic. Alright, you can come get me. I've had it with these guys. These are officially worse than rune bears. So fucking annoying. I hope this place isn't just like chock full of them, or I'm gonna get really frustrated. Wasn't there supposed to be a Grace here? Specimen storehouse? Okay. And now, since I'm assuming I've lost aggro on that guy, I'm gonna go back down and backstab him. Because I hate him and I want him to die. Also, it gives me the ability to, like, look for secrets. I don't see any secrets. But it was worth it. Maybe. I know you didn't see me. Quit lying. Quit lying! Yes. Here's the backstab I was promised. Those are some cute little iframes you had? Do we have a lever here? We do have a lever, okay. I don't think there's anything secret underneath this. Nope, just water. We'll die. Okay, so we'll bring the lever back. I don't even need to wait for the lever. I can just teleport. Yes, okay. So this is an improvement. What specimens are we storehousing? Okay, there's a ladder. Oh. What the fuck? Lawrence? Is that you? So we have enormous fucked up horse. Enormous fucked up horse dog. Man. Not another one of these fucking guys. Maybe the horn scent here will be cool. That's the sound of a horn scent not being cool. This dude is also significantly tankier than his friends were. I'm gonna die. I cannot believe we actually made it out. Hey, what do we got? Carrion thrusting shield. Silver thrusting shield embedded with glintstones. Enables the wielder to attack and guard simultaneously. Once wielded by Rolana, the Twin Moon Knight, during her sole entry into ritual combat, a demonstration of fidelity to the Erdtree. Now, what ritual combat was that? Because she's here allied with Mesmer, is she not? Try ranged battle. Hey, there's another grace point down there. Okay, well, maybe we go downstairs. Or maybe we do everything on this floor for... Oh, no, we can totally make that. We can totally fall safely. Isn't there a big library in Dark Souls 3? We'll just go up. Yeah, why not? We can always go back down. A guy? A giant guy? Okay, the horn center being cool for right now. And I like to do the natural progression of things. I think most people did this tidbit after the main entrance. I don't think being here affects quest lines. But just a friendly nudge. Okay. Okay. Well, then in that case, here's what I'm gonna do. We've been live for about 3 hours. And I just popped a great. Okay, then here's what I'm gonna do. This I'm gonna make a poll. So what do first? We'll do. Okay, I'm gonna put up a poll for what we should do first. And I will give you guys the options of guiding me towards finishing the church district or pivoting towards the Shadowkeep main gate. If we pivot, it might be something we tackle next time because we have been live for about 3 hours and we've gotten a lot done. We've done 2, or almost 2, rather, complete areas, it feels. And I am in a spot where I'm sick of these fire folk. They're pissing me off. But I'll let you all influence that decision. So we can finish what we started and move through this like churchy zone or this library zone, or we can move over towards the main. I'm sorry. Omen Jesus is really fucking me up. Like, what are we collecting specimens for? That is a really big guy. Guys aren't supposed to be that big. And I don't think that's a statue. I don't think it's a giant. I don't know. I guess it could be. Ooh, all right. It looks like the Shadowkeep main gate is winning then. Okay. Okay. In that case, I'm going to mark this as incomplete. I'll take us here. This feels scary. I was avoiding the main gate because I was like, that's probably where important things are happening. Oh, is that like the same thing that I fought? Is that a rhino? I think that's the rhino. No head. What about the door elevator? What door elevator? Because we took the elevator up and then popped this grace point. So everything down here should be done. And I'm wondering if we can do this, since it looked like we pumped the water out of this zone and into this zone. That would be interesting. Okay. Oh? What? Is this gonna become a fog wall? What is this? What is this? 2 of them? There was one in the church, in the under... There were 2 elevators, but one of them took us just like back to the... One of them just took us down, and then another one was in the building and took us up. Necrophil, if you have another one in mind, you're gonna have to be more specific. But we've already fought one of these guys. Why do we need 2 dudes for this? I'm sipping. Unless this is gonna be like a point of no return. It shouldn't be. Golden hippopotamus. Okay, so it is a fog wall. So are you just like... Oh, you're a much bigger version of that thing I already fought. With your really fucked up slow bite timing. Okay. Okay. So you're just what I already did, but worse. Where's my crit? Where's my crit? Where's my crit? Give it to me! Hey, are you doing magic? Oh! Now you're a porcupine. Okay, so you can 2-shot me. Sure. Fighting large enemies in this game continues to be a source of disappointment because they just don't know what to do with the camera. But all things considered, this does not seem to be like a terrible encounter as is. Okay. Now, Griffith says, is there a different door than the 2 that I know of? What do I want? I don't know. None of this really feels like it matters anymore. I can't do a blessing. We'll bring them back in. Now, I shouldn't do this. Yeah, Necrophil, you're gonna have to put a picture in the Discord because regrettably, I have no idea what you're talking about. Which honestly means that if I saw it, I don't remember, and that's fine. If I missed it, don't bother. I didn't like that area. We might just call it quits. I am surprised by how few of these enemies seem to have cutscenes. Yeah, suffice it to say, between getting my ass beat by 2 different Erdtree spirits and there being no landmarks and already finding 2 wow, okay, so I need to be at full health all the time for this fight. Like, I just don't have the awareness of it if we missed it. I'm happy to go back. If I actually saw it, I'm happy to go back and be reminded. If I legitimately missed it, I don't care. Unless it leads to something crazy important. Or maybe I'll try and do that on our break. Maybe. But I have such difficulty navigating that zone. I don't even know if it's worth it. Because I remember watching a guy to see if he would jump down. But that sure did look like he would just be jumping into water that will kill you. A clip would be helpful. Thank you. Alright, this will be our last attempt before our next break. How am I taking damage? so we just always need to be like super topped up. And after the charge, it looks like we can come in for a jump. Okay, so there is a solid AoE even if we aren't the target of that. He's probably gonna bite in a series of 2. Okay, 3. We really should heal again. Oh, come on! All right. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad now. What do you mean? It's weird. He's a little porcupine. What even is this guy? Just like kind of a fucked up, ugly dude? I guess that's what most of the bosses are in games like these, but... Sonic? Woo! He ate my friend! And he doesn't take any damage when he's eating my friends. Alright, I'm gonna let my stamina come back. Okay, we do need to heal, or the next hit will kill us. But will I actually get the crit? No, of course I fucking can't, because I can only crit him from one side, and it's never the side I'm actually attacking from. Beautiful. Beautiful game design. We're dead. Unbelievable. Okay, if I'd gotten either one of those crits, we would have had him. So that's really frustrating. I'm gonna take my break, and I will be right back. And then I think maybe we'll kill him, or... And finish up or pivot back to the completely unnavigatable church district, because I'm getting kind of grouchy. It's a bit janky, y'all. It's just kind of janky. All right, we'll be back. Enjoy the music. Hey, everyone. We're back. Okay. Here's the plan. We're gonna kill this boss. And then I'm going to find the doors that I opened, because I totally forgot about those. What's it like playing games and not having memory problems? Because I bet that shit fucks. I bet that shit fucks hard. Here's what I want to do. I want to take Holy off of my weapon, because it's golden, and it does gold stuff, so I'm gonna assume that it's probably Holy resistant, so let's just take it off. Flame Tornado. Is there anything cool for a twin blade? It's all flame stuff. Does it have to scale with healing? Healing with Holy. It looks like we've actually set it for physical. No, that's Black Flame Tornado. That sure as shit doesn't look like Black Flame Tornado. Oh, that's because we'd be unequipping it. Right. I'm having a moment, you see. Yeah, it's all physical. Okay, then I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just keep bringing these folks in. I figure we should have this guy in the next 10 attempts or so. I guess we always need to be fighting on the left, on the right side of him if we actually want to get those crits. Or else we are too far away, and that is kind of a bummer. Additionally, we shouldn't need to enhance them. So I'm gonna say we want... Let's go for a faster stamina recovery speed. And maybe... Maybe a Holy Resist, honestly. It's hard for me to tell what's more dangerous, physical or holy in this fight. I assume it's doing holy damage anyway. It's gold, but I could be wrong. Why did I not heal? Or did I just take that much damage from the AoE off the slam? You're fucking with me right now. Nice. Okay, so his face clipped completely into the fucking fog door. And there was nothing to crit. So that sucked. I'll be honest, they're bigger enemies in the DLC. I'm not super impressed by them. R'Lana and the Death Knights are still like the coolest shit we've ever seen. Yeah. Other side, other side, other side, other side. Why aren't I fucking sprinting? Come on! I think this is it. Yep, that's it. Really I wish they'd just stop making big bosses. said every Metal Gear Solid character ever. It's consistently such a terrible experience. I wish Helen had been here to hear that, because that was funny, and I think she might have liked it. They got clipped back through the... Goose, are you fucking serious? That's insane. The clipping is such a problem. It's like, they either need to stop designing bigger bosses until they can fix the notorious camera jank that goes along with it. Or they need to just fucking fix it. And I know that's easier said than done, but it's like... If this is something your engine continually struggles to manage, it's like, maybe we just leave it out. Okay, so we always... The crit will be on its left, that'll hit me. I think maybe I have to jump for that AoE. Okay, that's bad. I'm not dead. I'm not dead yet. Maybe we do want the physical resistance talisman. Because it feels like that is what is doing more damage to us. Okay, where is it? Where's the crit? Give it to me. Finally! That's not as much damage as I expected. Which means it would have been less impactful in those fights where we were really close. I'm not getting like any tactile feedback when I get damaged in this game. Oh, don't do it again though. Which is really fucking up my ability to like heal. Like I don't feel it when I get hit. What a mess. Hey Jimmy, what's going on? Okay, hurry up. I got things to do. I got places to go. Should I take, maybe I should take fire off. Because it is, no. If anything, if anything, it's probably, no, it does pierce. I was gonna say, maybe it's resistant to slash. But we aren't even doing slashing damage. I guess this thing's just beefy. Just beefy. Will kill us. If we continue holding aggro, we are going to die. Yep. Okay. Very sick. Very cool. Right, but I have to summon them if I want to progress their quests. So I don't really have an alternative option here. It's just funny. It's funny the way you're punished for actually wanting to play the game. It's fine. I'm becoming unreasonable. I just want a high point so fucking bad. We haven't had a high point since Rolana. That was like 10 streams ago. Okay. Sip. Back in. Maybe we should be doing... I'm trying to think of alternate builds we could run. Okay, you have never started the fight like that before. So that was interesting to see. That's not what I expected. Keeping me on my toes. Don't come after me. What did I just say? Oh, you had someone in your mouth. That's why I wasn't hurting you. Jesus fucking Christ. Can we get this guy away from the wall? At this rate, we're gonna pop the crit and he's gonna clip back into the fog wall. I mean, it's only 3:30, so yes, we are still streaming. I probably should have called it at 3 when we pivoted to a different area. Hindsight is always 20/20. I just... If they know that their engine gets really shitty when they design big enemies, it's like, guys, maybe we scale it down. Or maybe we make them big enough that it kind of doesn't matter. This like real in-between size that the Divine Beast does and that this thing does here, it's just kind of like, you're not committing enough. The humanoid fights are so exceptional. And then it's just like, oh cool, I can't see anything but the hollow inside. Honey, I was not in your hitbox for that, but okay. That was like, what was the boss that we used to fight? Was it the Pursuer? Where he would do like a slam and his sword would be 2 feet away from me to the side and I would still take the hit. Come on, come on. Okay, so that is really precise. Who's fighting Hornsent? Hornsent? Are you fighting with blood loss? Is there bleed on your weapon? Hornsent! I think there's bleed on his weapon. That'll hit us. Of course that'll hit us. Sexy. I'm stuck in. That's me in the corner. That's me against the wall, losing my HP. If 4 flasks left, Hornsent's nearly finished. That's bad for us. I missed. That's also bad for us. I'm gonna get eaten. That's worse for us. Come on, come on. I have to be at full health because he will two-shot us. Please tell me that I picked an okay time to heal. I'm gonna get greedy. Yes! Now, if they pull a DS2 on me and Hornsent had to survive that fight in order to progress, I'm gonna be mad. Like, really mad. Okay. We got that. Heaven's Door. Did Hornsent need to survive that if we wanted to make him do questy things? Really hope the answer is no. Yeah, it's like, this does seem... Literally, Entrots. I was like, well, if we beat that guy, we'll probably get a grace point. And then I was like, haha, no, that would be silly. Because there's a grace point right, like, 30 feet away. Okay. I didn't like that fight. Not the worst fight, but I didn't like it. We don't need to we should rest, actually. We may as well. We may as well.
I won!
And now we're empowered, which is great. Sassy, thank you for gifting those subs out. I appreciate you. I'll be honest, I did expect that to... I did think that that would take us a little bit longer. So we got through it a lot faster than I expected, which is good. Because I didn't care for that fight. Then why was there just one out in the wild? No worries, Dawn. I'll talk to you later. I have one more objective. And that is... It's probably fastest if we go from the storehouse. I believe so. Yes. I think so. I think it was still on the first floor, though. But this will be better than navigating through the ruins as we know them, so... Or as we don't know them, I guess, since we get so lost. You did the one in the wild after! Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, when I looked at the arch, I thought to myself, that could be a fog wall. But I was like, but we fought one of those in the wild, and they weren't that scary. So, So I was like, why would it be a boss? Do you think we'll survive this fall? I'm willing to risk it. Nice. Nope, not interested in you folk. Think I go down here? Yes. Yes. Okay. Much better. Now we're back on. Oh, we go down. But why do we go down? I assume this would take me up, actually. Well, I guess the One of the Wild wasn't an exact replica because it didn't have the hedgehog move. What is the difference between a hedgehog and a porcupine? Is a porcupine just much larger? Tree worship passage? Yeah, but they're both spiny, right? The way the spikes are. Porcupines are coniferous. Antros, what does that mean? Porcupines have... Oh, shit! Wait, okay. Person who has never touched a hedgehog or porcupine here. Porcupine spines will hurt you, but hedgehog spines won't? That's awfully mean to them. What are they so rude for? What is this? Was it... Boo. Boo. This also looks like... okay, hang on. Something fucked up gonna happen here. Praise the head? I don't see any head. I always think something fucked up's gonna happen to me on a bridge. Yeah, I remember, yes, it was DS2. No, it was DS3. There was an area with a lot of bridges. And we found the DS2 Ladderman's corpse on top of a platform there. An iris blessed with an incantation of the Erd Tree. Placed on the eye of another to grant them the light of grace as a fleeing blessing. Can also be used to receive the blessing of an equipped great rune. In the realm of shadow, this artifice was employed by the priests of the Erd Tree to quell the fears of their flock to magnificent effect. Now I can go fast? Creates aspect of the crucible that manifested in golden hippopotami. Creates a bristling mass of thorn-like fur on the caster's back before scouring the area by rolling around on the ground. Charging increases potency. In an age long past, before this land was enshrouded in shadow, the vitality of the crucible flourished. Remains of this can be seen in the ancient ruins. I'm trying to remember if we know what happened to the crucible. It's always described as primordial. Again? Oh. Ooh. That seems like a fucked up thing to have. Have we ever had one of those before? We have. The brilliance of Queen Marika's grace blinds even the very best. Golden remnants of the grace personally bestowed by Queen Marika to the heroes who joined the crusade for her. Interesting. So we have the tree worship passage. The tree worship sanctum. It really doesn't seem necessary to have both of these grace points. I assume this leads into this area. Yuck. Okay. So here's what I see. That's a fucked up sunflower. These look like skadu tree fragments. Is this the fucking skadu tree in front of me? Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'm good. Yeah, no, we'll just leave that. You don't have that right, are you? Well, yeah, nope. No, 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 nope. Anything tree related, I assume, is gonna be crazy important, super significant, like a late game thing. I'm not interested. I'm good, actually. I'm good. But it's weird to me that so many are so close together. It makes me think maybe I'm missing something. But I don't know what I would be missing. I thought I almost accidentally muted my mic. And here's the thing. There's a part of me that's like, okay, well, maybe we do this? No, we mustn't. Not if that's the Scadu tree. No, that'll be last. That'll be the last thing we do. However, let me check one thing before we wrap up for today. Let me check one thing. Because I'm wondering if the water level of that other area changed after we pumped all of the water out. So that's what I want to look at. I think this is still the fastest way to get there. Yeah, because we should just be able to check out the swampy bits. Okay, so we get there. Oh god, blah. So we go the other way. It doesn't look like the water level changed. So maybe that's still not how we go about getting there. But I'm gonna check. Oh, also, mods, could we get a boss command update? Someone may have already snuck it in. I was a little bit grouchy, so I didn't see. Bear. More bears. There should be a hole that I can go through to do swamp stuff. I saw the hole from the other side. Not today, bear. No, that doesn't look any different. Maybe we end up getting spit out there if we keep looking through. The Shadow Keep. Let me try one more thing. Yeah, I'm gonna try one more thing. This is actually taking us further away. But if there's a hole, it might be in this lake because it's water. And the water might connect. I don't remember seeing this statue. But I guess it must have always been here because I think this is leading us to the Erd Tree place. Huh. I don't remember seeing that before. I wonder if maybe we came through at night. Because this should be, yeah, where the perfumers are. And now we're in the swamp. Yeah, I still don't think we can access that other zone. Definitely not. Okay. Well, it was worth a look. How do I get down there? It'd drive me crazy. Unless, no, that doesn't make sense. I was like, maybe we go from like this way. We go like under something else, but I don't think so. It has to be through the keep. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. We will stop here for today because we got a lot done. We did a quest. Is that water? That is water. Is there like a place to leave? Yes. We can go that way. Okay. I want to know why all the statues of America are headless. Is that because that's how we find her at the end of the game? Well, it's not how we find her initially. She becomes bodiless later, but we get a lot done. We will resume. That looks like Scadutree stuff. The Scadutree is quite literally behind us, so that would make sense. Oh my god. Then this has to be like the place. It's literally behind. No, we don't want to go there. I really don't think I should be here. We will pause it here for today. We will be back on Friday. Maybe with more Elden Ring DLC, but I really am thinking about implementing Final Fantasy XIV Fridays. If I don't do it while we're playing the DLC, it's definitely going to happen when we move into our next game. Maybe we'll stick with the DLC for now. Yeah. On Fridays, specifically. But the plan when we come back will be main gate, and then see what we can do. And then storehouse. I would like very much to completely ignore whatever the tree stuff is. Because tree stuff in this game, in any, yeah, tree stuff in Elden Ring is very significant. So, yeah. I think that's a good plan. And we still need to get over here. But how do I get out? Because it doesn't look like I can get up to this cliff zone from here. I need to get here somehow. There's got to be another way. There must be. Oh, hey, Getty, we were just wrapping things up. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm mulling it over. But this is where we'll call it. We got a lot done. We got a lot of exploration. Got a boss. Didn't like the boss, but we got the boss much faster than I expected to, which is a win. Let me see if there's anyone online we can raid. Okay, I'm gonna open this stream, and if it's the DLC, I'm gonna close it real fast. It is not the DLC! Or at least, I don't think it, no, it's definitely not the DLC. Okay, we're gonna raid Gloom Shadows, who's doing an RL1 on a dance pad, currently fighting the Godskin duo? What the fuck? Where does the Godskin duo show up? Is it Farum Azula? They're in Farum Azula already! Insanity. Okay, then yes, we are gonna raid Gloom Shadow. And I will see you all on Discord. And I hope you have a wonderful week. And I will catch you on Friday for more Friendsoft. And I will update my command. That'll be 42 for us. Okay. I'm going to get some stuff done. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a fantastic week. And I will see you soon. I think I've said it like 3 times, but that's okay. I've got milk tea on the brain. There's a milk tea in the fridge that I was like, I'm going to have this after I stream. And I think that maybe low-key the desire to have the milk tea was making me mad that I was playing a game. Thank you, Pokeball. I really appreciate it. All right. I'm signing off. I'll see y'all later. Bye.